viewers, Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskaram. You are watching Aha Namma channel. It's full and full education and entertainment. Watch the video carefully and learn it everything.
Hi my dears, how are you all? I hope you all are very safe and healthy with your parents. So today I won't say about any mathematics before we starting the video and explanation regarding the topic. I need to share one story, one moral story to you. Okay. What is the moral story means? In the moral story, 3 characters are there. One should be owner. There is no name. We no need to take any name. But another 2 person, we take it an example. Ramu, Somu. It's going very easy. Ram, Somu. So Ramu is very active and a clever person. Somu somehow lazy. The both persons working in a fruit stall. Fruit stall means so many fruits are there. Apple, orange, grapes, guava, whatever it is. It's a big fruit stall. Owner informed them to shift them boxes, fruit boxes. It contains full of oranges. Okay. What the thing is that Ramu and Somu, both of them want to shift the fruits box. Okay. How many boxes? It should be 15 boxes. How many boxes? 15 boxes. Both of them. Ramu want to shift 15 boxes to another room. And Somu is also shift 15 boxes to another room. Totally 30 boxes. So each of them are divided into half of 15 plus 15. So the owner gives the timing 3 days. So in 3 days, how many boxes need to shift in a 1 day? 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15. So per day, that person's shift 5 boxes means, and completion of the 3 days, both of them complete their work. Okay, the target is that 1 day 5 boxes. Is it correct? So 5 boxes they shift means in 3 days it should be completed. The work should be completed. So already I told Ramu is very active person, but Somu somehow lazy. Just both of them go and see the boxes. Somu think, why we have to shift the box today? So today I feel so tired. So because of that, he went to the home. But Ramu, whatever the tiredness we have, we need to finish the work. So because of that, he shift 7. How many? 7 boxes on first day. 7 boxes on first day. So how many left Ramu have? Only 8. How many days? 2 days. How many boxes shift 1 day? Only 5, but he taken 2 extra. So what's the conclusion? Remaining 2 days, 8 boxes are remaining with Ramu. So 4 plus 4, it's over. And another thing, how many boxes Somu have? It's at there is no change. The same 15 boxes is there, but 1 day reduced. Only 2 days. He need compulsory. He need to take over the box per day 7, and another day 8. At the time only he finished the work. And next day it's starting the same way. Both of them work in a fruit stall. After finishing the work, by end of the evening, they both of them went to the godown and see the boxes. But Somu having the same, all the boxes is there. But at that time, Ramu start to shift the boxes. So on that day also, Ramu shifted 6 boxes. So already Ramu shifted 7 boxes, only 8 left. So again the second day, Ramu take over 6 boxes. So how many left? Only 2. So 13 boxes are shifted to another room by Ramu. But that lazy fellow not only the lazy fellow, he feels somehow tired. So today we need to complete the work. Tomorrow we have to finish the work. Okay. He postponed the work to the next day. So that's why we say it as somehow lazy or tiredness, whatever it is. Okay. So on that day, Somu again he feel so tired, but he won't skip the work. He work hard. He shifted the box 4. But already I told 3 days he need to shift per day 5 boxes. But first day Somu didn't shift any one of the boxes. So 15 boxes are same, but compulsory he need to finish the work 7 boxes and 8 boxes like that. But second day also he feel very tired. So because of that only he shift 4 boxes. So how many boxes left from Somu? 11 boxes are there. Only one day is there. But only 2 boxes are left from Ramu. Same one day is there. So the last day, it came the third day. Ramu have only 2 boxes, but Somu have 11 boxes. So you think now who one got more burden, Ramu or Somu? Yes, good. I think so. You all are saying the answer. Yes, Somu got the burden because he need to shift 11 boxes, but Ramu 2 boxes. Okay, the same way in the evening Ramu finished the work on the third day. He shifted the 2 boxes very early and went to the home. But Somu, he can't unable to take more than 5. So he tried to pick the box up to 6. So already he shifted 4. So on another day, it's very difficult to take over 11 boxes. So he can't manage. So he shift only 6. So 6 plus 4, 10. Remaining 5 boxes are remaining. But days are completed. The owner gives you time 3 days to shift the 15 boxes to another room. But Ramu finished the work on the third day. But Somu, because of some tiredness or he think we need to finish the work on another day. So because of that he has a pending. So 4th day came, the owner came to the shop and go to the godown and see the boxes from Somu is left over 5. Just call him, why you have to doing like this? I gave you a time to shift over the 15 box in 3 days. So because of your laziness or we have to postpone the work to tomorrow. Why we have to do the work today? Because of that thinking, you can't finish your work on a proper day. So 5. This is the last warning to you. So today you need to shift the boxes compulsory. And Ramu got amount for to shift the boxes. So the children, why I am to saying this moral story to you? I think you all are known what's the moral is this. Okay, whatever it is, if you know or not known, now you have a time to watch the video. So now you go and watch the video in a followingly without fail. You should watch the video full. Okay, in the end of the video I will say the moral. Okay, bye. Go and watch the video. Okay, yes. Already I just say the story, some moral story. Now we continue the topic rational numbers. Example 6. In a previous class I just shared the video regarding how you have to find out the rational numbers. Okay, how to find out the rational numbers in between 2 rational numbers and how you have to represent the rational numbers in number line. Example 6. Write any 3 rational numbers between -2 and 0. So students, to find out the rational numbers between 2 rational numbers, it have 2 methods. Okay, before I explain this, what are the method? The 2 method, one is average and another one is multiplication. to get equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers means by multiplication both numerator and denominator by any of the number, the rational numbers become the value, larger value. So now you have to find out the any 3 values or 5 values or 10 values from that. For example, you multiple with the 10, multiple with the 25, multiple with the 5, whatever it is. Okay, randomly we choose and we have to multiply with that one. Averages means you have to add these 2 rational numbers and divided by 2. Normally just you add this 2 rational number and divided by 2, you get the one number. So that number is also the rational number. So that is the, I say, average. Okay, so here I am using the second method. We have to multiply with the 10, 5 like that, and you find out the 3 rational numbers. So I have to explain how it is possible. Solution. So minus 2, which implies it can be written as minus 2 by 1, and 0, which implies it can be written as 0 divided by 1. So 0 divided by anything you get 0, you know that, but there is no denominator. 1 is the denominator. We need to find out 3. So minus 2, 0, in an just you put the number line. This one is the 0 and 1, 2. Minus 1, minus 2. In between these two, minus 1 only is there, but we need 3. So because of that, I just multiple with this 2 rational number by 10. So minus 2 by 1 can be multiple with the 10, both numerator and denominator. So already you know that the multiplication should numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So minus 2 into 10, it becomes minus 20. 1 into 10, it becomes 10. So minus 2 can be, it becomes minus 20 by 1. As well as in a side you have to do it. After that you have to write the sentence in the below. So 0 divided by 1, it can be multiple with the same. So once the first rational number multiple with 10 means the second rational number also you multiple with 10. The first rational number multiple with 5, you need to multiple the second one also 5. Okay, you no need to change the number first one to second one. So already you know that 0 divided by anything, it becomes 0. Anything you multiple with 0, you get 0 only. So 0 divided by 10. So now the rational numbers 2 by 1 comma 0 divided by 1, it becomes minus 20 by 10 comma 0 divided by 10. So now you see 0 to minus 20. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, totally from 0 you take it. Minus 0 to minus 20, it becomes 21 rational numbers. How many rational numbers? 21. So we need to take in between. So 0 you left out and minus 20, 19. Out of this 19 rational numbers, we need only 3. So you have to choose any 3 of that 19. So I just example minus 19 by 10, minus 18 by 10, minus 17 by 10, minus 16 by 10, minus 15 by 10, minus 14 by 10. So etc. Followingly it's become minus 3 by 10, comma minus 2 by 10, comma minus 1 by 10. So these are the number from minus 1 to minus 19. These are the 19 rational numbers in between minus 20 by 10, 0 by 10. So I have to select it randomly, even numbers or whatever it is. I just choose. I like to take a minus 18 by 10, minus 14 by 10, minus 2 by 10. So therefore 3 rational numbers between minus 2 and 0 are, you no need to use is, because we have to take more rational number more than 1. So 1 means you take is, but more than means it's become plural. So 3 rational numbers between minus 2 and 0 are, I like to take minus 18 by 10, minus 14 by 10, and minus 2 by 10. So I like to take this 3. So you need to choose any 3. You have to choose yourself. There is no problem, because from minus 1 to 19, all the 19 numbers in between these two rational numbers only. So if you take any of the 3, it's always the answer. Okay, now we move on to the example number 7. Okay, now example 7, find any 10 rational numbers between minus 5 by 6 and 5 by 8. So what is the difference of example 6 and example 7? Example 6, there is no denominator. We take 1 as denominator and we have to multiply with the 10. But the denominator, it becomes 10. So both the rational numbers having the denominator same, 10, 10. But here you have to see, it should be differ, 6 and 8. Before you finding the rational number by using this method. So already I told there is no denominator, you have to use this method. Okay, and then denominators are different. And another thing, the rational numbers you need to find more than 3, more than 5 means you have to use this method. Otherwise, one rational number, two rational number means you have to use the average method. Are you clear? You need to find out more than 5 rational numbers, more than 3 rational numbers means you should follow the first method, this one method, to multiple by 10, multiple by 5, like that. Otherwise, you need to find 1 or 2 or 3 with the same rational number by using P by Q. Here there is no denominator. There is no denominator means already I told you have to use this method. So there is no denominator, you use this method, no problem. If you have a denominator but the rational number you need to find it 10, more than 5. Okay, it takes more than 5, you have to use the same method, because it's very easy to find out 10 rational number. Average method is very take too much of timings to find out. Okay, so because of that you have to using the same method to find out 10 rational numbers. Before that we need to change the denominator as same denominator. So solution. So I just write the rational number what they given, minus 5 by 6 and 5 by 8. I need to find out LCM. LCM of 6 and 8 is, because any one number only we take it as a LCM. So I just to go 6, 8. You know how to find out the LCM. So now you compare this two number, 6 and 8. It should be divisible by 2. So how many times 6? It should be 3. How many times? 4. Again I take 2. So 3 is not in a multiple 2. So I will keep it as same. So 4 becomes 2 times. Now you see, 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. So 3 is divisible by 3 only, 2 is divisible by 3 only. So we can stop it. So what is the factor? 2 into 2 into 3 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. So 24 is the LCM. So is 24. Now we need to change this 6 to 24 and 8 to 24. Okay. Minus 5 by 6 into. Now you say the table. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24. So it's at 4 times. So you need to multiply this 6 into 4. You get the denominator 24, because we need 24 as a denominator. Okay, as well as you need to multiply 4 with the numerator also. So minus into plus, minus 5 4s are 20. So now we get minus 20 by 24. The same way 5 by 8. Now the thing is that you need to get 24. So you say that 8th table, 8 1 is 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24. You multiple 3 with 8 means, and also 5. 5 3s are 15, 8 3s are 24. Now you see the rational numbers, it becomes minus 5 by 6 and 5 by 8, which is equal to minus 20 by 24 and 15 by 24. Now you get the same denominator. Here you have to see how many numbers are there. Here plus 15. Okay, plus 15. So plus 15 means in a positive 1 by 24 to 14 by 24. So totally 14 are there. Is it correct? And then this is minus 20. Before that minus 19. So it becomes minus 1 to minus 19. So totally 19 rational numbers are there. And another thing, 0 is one of the rational number plus 1. Now you see 19 plus 1, 20, 30, 34 rational numbers in between these two. Is it correct? 15 is a positive. You consider the positive rational number before 15. From 1 to 14, totally 14 rational numbers. Okay. And the negative 19 rational numbers. So totally 33 rational numbers. And also 0 is the rational numbers. So 34 rational numbers. But we need only 10. Okay students, I give you a chance to select any 10 from this. It starts from minus 19 by 24 comma minus 18 by 24 etc. ends with minus 13 by 24 comma minus 14 by plus 14 by 24 plus 14 by 24. Okay, so totally 34 is there. You can choose yourself any 10 and write in your class work. Now we move on to the eighth example. So example 8, find A rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. A rational number, this A mentioned one rational number. Already I told you need to find out 1, 2, 3 rational numbers, means we have to using average method. What is meant by average method? You need to add this 2 rational number and divided by 2. Solution I will explain to you. So 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 is the rational number. We need to find one rational number. So it should be average. That should be A plus B divided by 2. You need to add these 2 rational numbers and divisible by 2. Otherwise you can written like this. A plus B divided by 2. So okay, here A which is equal to 1 by 4 and B which is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, directly you go to the equation. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. A plus B we returned and divide 2. Okay, so we need to take LCM for this because the denominator are different. Otherwise you need to cross multiplication. Cross multiplication is very easy. This 2 can be multiple with 1. This 2 can be multiple with 1. You get 2. And this 4 can be multiple with the 1. It should be plus 4. And this 2 multiple each other. 4 2s are 8. Now we need to we finish the cross multiplication. We get the another value. And you keep it as this 2 same. Okay, so now 2 plus 4, 6 divided by 8 divisible. There is no denominator, means what we have to write, 1 is the denominator. Now it's in a P by Q method. Okay, already you know that in a fraction how you have to divide. This division can be changed to as a multiplication and you need to take the reciprocal. Okay, division becomes multiplication and we take a reciprocal. Okay, for first number you keep it as same. This division can be changed as multiplication. 2 by 1 interchanged, it become 1 by 2. So you know how to multiple. It should be numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. So 6 1s are 6, 8 2s are 16. This one can be divisible by 2 table 3 times and 8 times. 8 2s are 16. So the value is 3 by 8. So this is the rational numbers in between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. How it is possible? 1 by 4, 1 by 2. Here 3 is there, you know. How it is possible it in between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. So just I will check 1 by 4. 1 can be divisible by 4. So you put point 2 times 8 and then you put 0 5 times. So it should be 0.25. Okay, and then 1 can be divisible by 2. Point 0 5 times 10. It becomes 0. So it can be written as 0.50. So already I told you this 3 by 8 is in between these two. So 3 can be divisible by 8. You put decimal point and you add 0. How many times? 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours are 32. So 3 times. 8 threes are 24. So remaining 6. It should be 0. Again you take it how much? 7 times. It should be 56. Remaining 4 and you put 0 5 times. So you have to written like this: 0.38, 0.25, 0.50. So you see here 253850. So 2550 and 38 is in between only, greater than 25 and less than 0.50. Okay, so clearly a rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 is 3 by 8. Okay children, I have to attach the worksheet on the basis of the sums. You have to finish it on the day itself. Okay, I know you all are find out the moral of the story. Is it correct? Hi students, I hope you all are understand how to find out the rational numbers in between two rational numbers. So I have to teach to you two method. One should be how to multiply with the 5, 10, both numerator and denominator. Directly you can choose any 3 or any 10 from that rational numbers. And another method is average of two rational numbers. Average is nothing but you need to add the two rational numbers and divisible by 2. So it's very easy form only. And all of you find out the moral for that story. I hope you all are find out that moral. That moral, we no need to postpone the work. For example, today's work you need to complete on the day. If you postpone to another day, so it should be like this in a one day, and another day another some work is there. Now it becomes like this, and another day it becomes like this. Now you see your face is covered the full of work. At that time you have to see the work. Oh my god, I have too much of work to do. What? How? I have to do. Why you have to give the chance like that? If you finished your work on the day, it's very simple, you know. Like Ramu, I think you all are very, very active and intelligent student like Ramu. I hope you finished your work on that day. Okay, I have to already, I told, I attach the worksheet. You do it in your A4 sheet. Okay, and I give any homework. If you need to complete that homework in your homework book. Okay, again I informed you, no need to postpone. Okay, your work, today's work you complete on the day. Okay, no need to postpone to another day. Don't get burden. Free minded you finish your work. Okay, whatever it is, you make a phone call to me. Any doubt, there is no problem. You make a phone call and ask me freely. Bye my dears.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை ட்ரைன் தட்டுங்க.